not going to tell you who told me, but you might guess who told me that. Next up is some computer issues.
Computer issues.
These guys were interviewed by tweaker.net, which is a major Dutch technology blog earlier today, so maybe you can tell us something about it, Dane. Is it cool to be interviewed by the guys from the Tweakers?
Yeah, they found us on the Hacker League website.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what they found amazing about our description. It wasn't very descriptive at the time, but they found it interesting and they came over and interviewed us.
Cool. How did it be interviewed the second time in one day?
Oh, the second time I was trying to get some lunch and they decided they wanted to interview me again. Just asked about the...
So this is the third time I did today?
Yes.
You're becoming a heck better. Okay. Here you go, guys.
Okay, so I'm Ian, this is Sathya. We're both computing students. I'm from Scotland, he's from Georgia. And we're both interested in privacy. I worked on, I've organised crypto parties, and I'm a director of our hackerspace in Aberdeen, and Sathya is a tour developer. So we wanted to use the getDNS API from VeriSign and NLNet Labs to try and bootstrap trust in encrypted chat. So with DNS, if we published fingerprints for the public keys in DNS, and then we can verify them with DNSSEC, with trust going back to the root certificate for the root zone, then there's a pretty good chance that we can trust that that is the fingerprint that we want. We are talking to the person that we think we're talking to. So I'll pass over now to Sathya.
So we implemented this in ODR. So how ODR works is, well, it's basically synchronous communication that's encrypted with a short-lived key. So verification happens by having one person ask a question to the other person, and that question could only be answered by the other person. So you know that you are talking to the person who he says he is. So instead of manually doing this, we thought of automating this verification. So we have the fingerprint that's created by the OTR module that gets uploaded to the DNS server, and it gets stored as a text record. And when you add someone as a contact, it looks up the text record using DNSSEC and checks if the fingerprint is actually correct. So we implemented this in a popular IAM client called Kajim, and it's part of the OTR module right now. So as you can see, this fingerprint has been verified using DNSSEC, and this hasn't. And it's available online right now.
Yeah? Done? Any questions? Did everybody understand it? Cool. Thank you very much, guys. Next up is